What is going on, guys? This is Mr. DeLORIan here. Welcome back to a brand new video, and today what I want to do is break down episode 3 of season 10 of The Walking Dead's trailer slash promo. But without further ado, any distractions, whatever, let's hop right into this trailer and break it down. So the trailer opens with someone walking up to what I can only assume is Alexandria and everything, past a bastion, like skull of a walker and everything. And then we get Daryl and Michonne approaching the front of Alexandria and everything with those really cool, like, badass and really cool spikes in front of Alexandria. And Daryl kind of looks a bit concerned, so does Michonne and everything about what they're about to see. And in the next shot, we get Gamma standing at the front gates of Alexandria, which is just super cool and everything, because obviously this is going to be Gamma's first interaction with these people, or, Michonne and Daryl. But it's going to be really cool to see their interaction and everything. And in the trailer, it's just super cool to see them, talk to each other. And Gamma basically tells Daryl and Michonne and everything, saying meet, like, Alpha and everything, and all of them at the border. And then the next couple of shots, and then we get, like, a ton of shots of, like, all of them approaching, like, the border, such as Michonne, and I think someone from the Kingdom. We basically get Daryl, Michonne, them all, approaching the borders. Then we get Daryl kind of asking, like, saying, like, oh, where, like, who are we meeting at the border or whatever, and, like, Gamma in the next shot basically goes her, and her meaning basically Alpha. The next shot, we basically get Carol standing in front of what I can only assume is Henry's pike or whatever, looking, like, up and down, anything really sad. Next shot, we can basically get Michonne kind of, like, looking really terrified at something, yet again, what I can only assume is the Whispers approaching or doing something really, questionable. Next, we get Daryl kind of, not even, like, scared out like everyone else or anything, basically just, like, staring at, like, I'm assuming, like, Alpha or whatever, because she's probably, like, taunting them, whatever. He looks really pissed. Next, we basically get a full shot of everyone staring at Alpha and everything, everyone's staying on their side of the borders and everything, and you can see some Whispers and walkers in the background and everything, obviously making sure nothing happens to Alpha. Then the next, like, this next shot, however, is very interesting, because it's basically Alpha directly, like, being direct or whatever to, like, Carol and everything. And obviously, as you guys know, in episode 1, Carol and, Alpha had basically an epic stare down, basically, like, a I want to kill you type stare down. And I wonder what, like, Alpha's gonna say to Carol and everything. Will she taunt her about her son's death, or, will she say something to her that will possibly trigger a fight between them, or Carol's, confronting her or whatever, possibly, which will be very interesting to see. Next, we get Michonne in what I can only assume is the council at Alexandria, whatever, talking in some form of meeting, whatever. Next, we get someone screaming and everything, and in this, like, shot and everything in the trailer, she's basically screaming that, like, the Highwaymen deserve justice or anything, because as you guys know, Ozzy and, a couple of, like, the people in Highwaymen were killed during the Pikes, whatever. And in this part of the trailer is, I could only assume, is kind of similar to the comics, and where everyone in Alexandria kind of starts to revolt against the leaders and everything, aka Rick, and in the show Wise and everything was shown Daryl and everyone else, because they're not acting on, like, going against the Whispers or whatever. And next shot, basically get everyone kind of sitting at, the council table and everything, obviously getting very, like, I guess you could say frustrated, possibly scared, like, having a hard time making a decision. The next shot, right here, we get Gage basically, screaming, saying, we should have their head on pikes and everything, because obviously he lost, like, I guess you could say 3 of his best friends if you count, like, Henry as one of his best friends, but he lost, like, a lot during that pike thing, and he's probably obviously, like, very angry that, like, nothing's being done. Then the next couple of shots, you basically get Michonne walking past everyone towards, I'm not sure where this is, wherever, but it's, like, a gate. I'm assuming it's at Alexandria, or, like, a very far part of Alexandria, because I don't see any, like, all I see is kind of, like, gates and, some walls or anything that look like they're from Alexandria, or possibly Hilltop, but I'm aiming for more of Alexandria and anything, and they're all kind of staring past this gate, and Michonne looks and everything, and the next shot, you basically get, a herd of walkers, I think, walking towards, like, Alexandria, wherever this is. Then the next shot, you basically get Michonne standing up inside the council, possibly confronting everyone, saying we can't do anything at the moment because there's a gigantic herd that Alpha has. And in the trailer, I'm kind of paraphrasing whatever, but I think Michonne says if that herd comes our way or whatever, we're done or anything. It's over. We'll get all killed. Then the next shot, you basically get Daryl, Carol, Michonne, and everyone possibly leaving Alexandria to go meet Alpha and everyone at, like, the borders. You get kind of a bigger shot of, the front of Alexandria, which actually looks pretty cool and everything. Everyone, you get 2 people right here and everything cleaning, like, the spikes. Then the next shot, we get another very interesting shot of the trailer, which is basically Aaron, like, covered in blood and everything, with tons of dead walkers, I think. Telling about the clothing on some of, the, like, walkers or people on the ground, wherever, is it looks like they're, very clean clothes, which it could be a Whisperer. Like, this could be an insight, or, them inciting war or anything with the Whispers, because in the comics or whatever, Dwight leads someone, like, or a pack of people or anything to go kill some of the Whispers or whatever, or, which it is another like start of the war. So this could be that and everything. Like they killed like a ton of whispers and walkers and everything. And Aaron's kind of like, oh my god, I can't believe what I just did or whatever. And you can see a couple of people in the background of part of his army kind of cleaning up or, you know, like just getting like ready to leave. Next you get basically Daryl. Well, like what I assume is Daryl, I think, stabbing a walker. Then next you get kind of Carol walking through these red doors that I've seen a lot and anything in like a decent amount of promos. Walking through this red door, kind of looking a bit concerned until you get to the next shot. And you basically see Carol staring at like a whisper, which I'm not sure who this whisper is because they really aim at this whisper being like important because it's just this one whisper in there. It could just be a whisper that she just kills or whatever and everything, but you know, I've been seeing this a lot of like whisper and everything being like aimed at a lot or whatever, or being shown a lot. The next shot is what I can only assume is everything is Alpha like unleashing another herd, or not, like a kind of small portion of her herd on Alexandria. Like I feel like Alpha's like, you know, just sending like, you know, waves of herds and everything towards like Alexandria and anything, and Michonne's like killing them because they're getting past the gates and everything, you know, the spikes of Alexandria and anything. Next you get yet again another shot of Alpha kind of in front of, you know, Carol talking to them, and this part of the trailer and everything, Alpha's like, you better run. So I feel like the previous shot that we got, you know, Michonne killing all those walkers in front of Alexandria and everything, I feel like this happens after Alpha tells her like them to run and everything, and all like this, like the herd and everything follows them back to Alexandria, and they obviously have to kill them. So Alpha says you better run that shiny thing. In the next shot, we basically get the Whisperers doing something that's quite terrifying, which is all of them pulling out guns, which isn't really that good of a thing for, you know, our survivors, I think, since obviously they don't really have that many guns and everything, and the Whisperers have like AK-47s, pistols, and shotguns, which is super cool, like to see them all with guns and everything, because like I said in the comics and everything, it's flipped to the point where our survivors have guns and everything, but the Whisperers have only bows and arrows. But in here it looks like it's flipped, where our survivors only have bows and arrows and knives and everything, but the Whisperers actually have guns. The next shot and everything, I think the last shot, basically get Alpha like, you know, smiling at all of them with holding onto what I could only assume is Henry's pike to possibly, you know, get to Carol, whatever, and make her just extremely angry at Alpha. But that was the last shot of this, you know, entire like trailer and everything. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. There was definitely some like, you know, very interesting shots in this trailer, such as, you know, Alpha, you know, addressing Carol, all the walkers heading towards, you know, Alexandria and everything, and like getting past the gates of Alexandria. Gamma, you know, like, you know, meeting at the front gates of Alexandria to talk to like Michonne and Daryl. All the people in Alexandria getting very angry at, you know, the counts and everything, because obviously they're not doing anything, saying, oh, we should have their heads on pikes and everything. All that's just very interesting. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video and everything. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more of The Walking Dead and like latest updates, reviews, and stuff for all of that. Make sure to link this trailer down below and everything so you guys can go watch and make your own interpretations on all the shots. And yep, I see you guys later for some amigos, and peace out.